Hey there. So I don't have my Bible in my hand with me here, but in Acts chapter 16 we see that Paul arrives and Silas, and they are actually in the water, and they're wanting to go certain areas, but it says that the Holy Spirit will not allow them to go, and they end up coming into an area called Neapolis, and I'm going to come back on later and have a video in Neapolis. But as he entered Neapolis, he walked and traveled and on a road that's called the Roman Road, and it went through several small towns here and led to Rome. And so here is a part that is actually still the original Roman road. Everything here is made out of marble, and they said that marble is really cheap to get here. They also used marble in their seats and different things in their theaters because it would stay cool to the touch. And anyway, we've seen marble everywhere, but this is literally the Roman road that Paul and Silas would have walked on right here. And so as you can see, all of these stones here, it's not exactly, what I had in mind, I guess. Didn't really know. We read about these things all the time in the Bible, and we have it pictured in our head a certain way, but being here and seeing it, man, it's just crazy. I personally am a little nuts, and I don't know why, but I just had to take my shoes off and walk on this road that Paul has traveled on, and so many others have traveled on this road. And they came with the intention to spread the gospel. But in this area that we're at right now, this would have been the marketplace. And there was a lot of things happening in this area. They would have been selling goods, buying goods, all types of things. It would have been so loud, all the people and the noise that would have been going on here. It would have just been full of activity, full of life, but full of a lot of people who were lost and needing to know the truth. And so, as much as I love the Lord, as much as I love His Word, and I know many of you do as well, being here and seeing it and walking on this road today has just really put it in perspective that the importance, I guess it is, that we truly share what we believe, that we do have the hope and the truth of salvation and for everyone's eternity. We have the answers, and it's so important that we share that. Paul and Silas and many others traveled this road, and truth was found, truth was taught, and it is just amazing to see and to think of the lives that were changed in this area. So anyway, here is the Roman road, and I will pop up back on here in a little while, share something else when we get into Neapolis. It's right on the ocean where Paul would have sailed in. It's the only port, I believe, that's there, or it's the largest port, and so they say that that's where he would have sailed into. And by car, it's not real far, but it's a little ways on down because we're, of course, on the highways here. But for Paul, he would have came, and back then they would have walked right here and traveled on the road behind me and went up behind those trees and over the hill, and it's not too far. Back there is where Neapolis is. Actually, first would have come to where Lydia was baptized in the waters there, and then right on past that would be where he sailed in. So anyway, get your Bibles out, read Acts chapter 17, get familiar with it, and I will be back on here in a little while.